Modi 3.0 has finally come to fruition. The government has just been formed. Protocols have all kicked in. 72 ministers have been sworn in for the landmark day that the Prime Minister has taken oath for the third consecutive time, making him only the second Prime Minister in India's history to do so. Let's take you through the big stories we're tracking as we continue to broadcast live. Historic third term begins for Narendra Modi. Modi, along with 72-member cabinet council of ministers, takes oath as Prime Minister of India for the third consecutive term in a star-studded oath ceremony at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Along with Modi, heavyweight BJP leaders including Rajnath Singh, Amit Shah, Nitin Gadkari, Nirmala Sitharaman and Dr. S. Jaishankar, all ministers in Modi 2.0 cabinet, take oath as cabinet ministers at the Rashtrapati Bhavan yet again. Two members each from the Telugu Desam Party and Janata Dal United and one each from 8 other NDA constituents sworn in as ministers in the Modi 3.0 government. Big southern footprint in the new Modi Council of Ministers. Karnataka gets biggest proportion of 5 ministerial berths. Andhra gets 3. Telangana and Kerala get 2 berths each. Meanwhile, Tamil Nadu gets 1 ministerial berth. Power star Pawan Kalyan, in an exclusive conversation with India Today, reveals his aspirations to become Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. The swearing in of the Naidu Pawan Kalyan government along with the BJP is on Wednesday morning. Top Naveen Patnaik aide VK Pandian quits politics after the BJD's wipeout in Odisha. In an exclusive conversation with India Today, Pandian reveals he was in the BJD only to support his mentor Naveen Patnaik. He apologizes and quits active politics. Big story we're tracking tonight. 9 people killed, 33 injured after terrorists fire upon a bus carrying pilgrims from a shrine in Jammu and Kashmir's Riyasi district. Children among the dead. News breaking late tonight. The first cabinet meeting of the Modi 3.0 government is to be held tomorrow at about 5 p.m. The Prime Minister obviously will be chairing that cabinet. We've also gotten clarity on the distribution between the number of ministers who will be holding cabinet rank, MOS and Minister of State with independent charge. That press communique has just come out from the Rashtrapati Bhavan. But the portfolios remain shrouded in mystery even right now. Theoretically, that list of portfolios has to be made public before the big cabinet meeting tomorrow at 5 p.m. Piyush Mishra is live with me. Piyush, 5 p.m. first cabinet meeting, which means any time between tonight and maybe tomorrow in the afternoon, the portfolios will need to be made public.
Well, absolutely, it's certain that by tonight or tomorrow before 5 p.m. the portfolio will have to be made public, because tomorrow at 5 p.m. Shiv, a cabinet meeting has been called in by PM Narendra Modi, where all 71 ministers will be present, and it will be the first cabinet meet in which all NDA allies who have also sworn in, they will also be there. So it's going to be an important, crucial meeting which will take place tomorrow at 5 p.m. Before that, the list of ministers has already been announced officially by the President's office, where the Council of Minister list says that there are 30 cabinet ministers, 36 MOS ministers, 5 MOS independent, and this certainly tells us the kind of the ministers which we have in the Modi government 3.0. So tomorrow it's going to be very important meet. Before that, the portfolios would have to be made public so that all the ministers can assume their charge and then take part in the cabinet meet, which which is also to take place tomorrow at 5 p.m. This is certainly telling us as to how the work of Modi government begins the very next day after taking oath. We already know that Prime Minister has been talking about taking bold decisions, taking strong decisions, and on that front we can expect tomorrow's cabinet meet would be focused. The decision of that cabinet meet would be very interesting because after taking oath in 2014, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, we have seen him taking bold decisions in the first cabinet meet, and again we can expect the similar sort of decision being taken by PM Narendra Modi when he chairs the crucial cabinet meet tomorrow at 5 p.m. Before that, we are also seeing the NDA meet, NDA dinner, which is right now underway at BJP's National President JP Nadda's residence, where all the ministers, chief ministers, deputy chief ministers of ND ruled state, they have already arrived a couple of minutes back. Chandrababu Naidu had also reached, so it's a mammoth meet which is right now underway. The dinner party is also going on, so this shows the biggest congregation ahead of the official work which will be beginning tomorrow after the portfolios are also announced and allocated to all the NDA ministers. Around 72 have today have taken oath, and from tomorrow the work begins. And tomorrow at 5 p.m. important crucial meet has been called in by PM Narendra Modi. We can expect a bold decision coming out of that important meet. Shiv.
Very, very interesting press statement that's just come out from the Rashtrapati Bhavan, broken by India Today's Aishwarya Paliwal. Aishwarya, very, very interesting list that's just been put out. You know, journalists who know what to look for will be able to read between the lines here. You know, this was already a message that came out from the swearing-in ceremony, but I want to read out. Basically, the list that the Rashtrapati Bhavan has put out is not the portfolios, but among the 72 ministers who've been sworn in, how many of them are cabinet ministers, how many of them are ministers of state, and how many of them are ministers of state with independent charge. In the cabinet ministers list, Aishwarya, very interesting order in the top 5. Let me read them out. Rajnath Singh, Amit Shah, Nitin Gadkari, Jagat Prakash Nadda, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, and then Nirmala Sitharaman and Subramaniam Jaishankar. This appears to suggest what we have already been conjecturing on so far, that Shivraj Singh Chauhan is in line for a big ministry, possibly even one of the top 4, Aishwarya. I don't want to speculate, but it seems to be the case if you look at this list.
Well, definitely. And Shiv, you know, one thing that the BJP will do at the moment will make sure that they have the old people taking charge now. There is obviously a mix that we are seeing with a lot of new faces also. You know, when we all saw that meeting that the Prime Minister took in the morning today, one thing was very clear, that they are now looking at making sure there is balance. People who have done really, really well for the Bharatiya Janata Party, people who have the margin, people who understand what the country wants at the moment, they have been given the top jobs. And the top job is very, very crucial for the BJP because of the number that they got. They got 240. They were expecting it to be at least 300, Shiv, and we all know that. So now, going forward, the next 5 years, the policies will be very crucial, and more than the policies, the implementation of what they want. They want to make sure that what they are doing reaches the people. So that is something that the focus will be on, and obviously they understand that the allies also have to be given something, because this is a vehicle which now needs to work together. Otherwise, there's a very real chance of the car breaking down. So all those things given there, and yes, if you will not perform, you will perish. That is something that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has made it very, very clear. We have seen some of the top names being dropped, people who did not win elections also now being dropped. So you will have to perform, and you will have to show that you have the merit to take the Bharatiya Janata Party forward. Shiv.
Very, very interesting. You know, who's going to get what becomes obviously the next question, Aishwarya. But the top 5 names, the top 7 names, and the order in which they've been put in, it could be seniority, it could be, number of terms, etc. But it's still very, very interesting. Shivraj Singh Chauhan sits above Nirmala Sitharaman and Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar, which would suggest that Shivraj Singh Chauhan is in line for a big ministry. That, of course, is beyond any argument. He is in line for something very big in this government. The question is it going to be one of the top 4, defense, finance, home, or external affairs, or is it going to be something other than that? We don't know for sure, because the list is not in order of CCS, most certainly, because Nitin Nitin Gadkari's name, as you can see, is number 3 on that list, obviously going by seniority and their stature. If speculation means anything, and if the popularity of Shivraj Singh Chauhan, demonstrated by the huge roars of applause that he got at today's swearing-in ceremony are any indication, then the Modi 3.0 government and Council of Ministers is going to have a definite pride of place as far as the former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister is concerned. He's won by a record margin. He's delivered a clean sweep in Madhya Pradesh for the BJP amidst, plenty of not very happy news for the BJP in the Hindi heartland. And therefore, it remains to be seen how Shivraj Singh Chauhan is going to be rewarded. Aishwarya and Piyush, we will come back to you. Thank you for the moment as we continue to wait for clarity on portfolio distribution. Now, Modi 3.0 Sarkar is a reality. The new government of India has been formed. Narendra Modi has officially begun his 3rd consecutive term as the Prime Minister of India, only the 2nd after Nehru to do that. The magnificent forecourt of the Rashtrapati Bhavan was lit up at sunset for this glittering ceremony. Along with Modi, all his constellation of past ministers were there, from Rajnath Singh to Amit Shah, Nitin Gadkari. BJP President JP Nadda also interestingly inducted into the Council of Ministers in a cabinet rank. Shivraj Singh Chauhan, who I was just speaking about, also sworn in. The Modi cabinet is now ready with 72 ministers. Here's a glimpse of how they were sworn in.
मैं Narendra Damodar Das Modi takes oath as the Prime Minister of India at the magnificent forecourt of the Rashtrapati Bhavan that looked even more grander under a setting sun. संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा मैं. As President Draupadi Murmu administered oath on Sunday evening, Modi's supporters broke into a loud applause. Modi has become only the 2nd leader after Jawaharlal Nehru to get a 3rd consecutive term. The Prime Minister has picked a team rich in experience. Rajnath Singh, Amit Shah, Nitin Gadkari, JP Nadda and Shivraj Singh Chauhan, the senior-most party leaders, were the first to be sworn in as ministers. Nirmala Sitharaman and S. Jaishankar followed, indicating continuity in the core team. In all, 72 ministers were sworn in. 30 cabinet ministers, 5 ministers of state with independent charge and 36 ministers of state. 11 of them from BJP's allies in the NDA. The principal opposition party, the Congress, took part in the oath ceremony. Chandrababu Naidu and Nitish Kumar got seats in the front row, sign of their importance in the new scheme of things. Also in attendance were world leaders specially invited to the event. Bangladesh President Sheikh Hasina, Sri Lankan President Ranil Wickremesinghe, Nepal PM Pushpakamal Dahal Prachanda, Maldives President Mohammad Muizu, Mauritius Prime Minister Pravind Kumar Jugnauth, and Bhutan Prime Minister Shering Tobgay. Industrialists Mukesh Ambani and Gautam Adani, Bollywood stars Shah Rukh Khan and Akshay Kumar added to the celebrity quotient. Modi 3.0 begins on a new pitch. Unlike the previous 2 stints, the BJP doesn't have majority this time. Narendra Modi, the coalition builder, has taken charge. Bureau Report, India Today.
तीसरी बार इस देश की बागडोर संभालने के लिए तैयार.
As first reported by India Today, the shape of the Modi 3.0 cabinet is clear in those pictures from the Rashtrapati Bhavan. 72 ministers, including the Prime Minister, took oath today. 30 cabinet ministers, 5 ministers of state with independent charge, 36 ministers of state. Now, the composition caste-wise of those ministers and community-wise of the Ministers' Council that's been inducted today, 27 OBCs, 10 from the scheduled castes, 5 from the scheduled tribes, and 5 from the minority communities have been inducted into the Modi 3.0 Council of Ministers. 11 of the 72 ministers sworn in today are from the NDA allies. Obviously, the rest are from the BJP. 43 ministers with over 3 ministerial terms are among the 72 today. 39 have past ministerial experience as well, and there are several former chief ministers who are in this new Council of Ministers. Listen in to some of the newly sworn-in ministers after today's ceremony.
बड़े मूवमेंट से ज्यादा बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी है ये। मेरे प्रधानमंत्री जी का मुझ पर ये विश्वास करके इतनी बड़ी जिम्मेदारी मेरे कंधों पर देना, मेरा पूरा ध्यान इस पे रहेगा कि पूरी ईमानदारी से और पूरी मेहनत के साथ जो जिम्मेदारी प्रधानमंत्री जी के द्वारा मुझे दी गई है मैं उसे पूरा कर सकूं। सिंगल सांसद वाली पार्टी पर प्रधानमंत्री जी ने इतना भरोसा, इतना विश्वास कर 5 सीटें मुझे दी। मैं भी उनके विश्वास पर खरा उतरा हूं। 5 की 5 मैंने उन्हें जीत कर दी है और आज जो ये नई जिम्मेदारी मिली है पूरी ईमानदारी के साथ अब इसको निभाएंगे।
देश में नरेंद्र मोदी के नेतृत्व में गैर कांग्रेसी सरकार ने हैट्रिक लगाया है। ये मोदी जी के काम को बताता है और भारत को विकसित भारत बनाना है।
Celebration is only a kick-off. So there are lots of things to be revealed. I have to know what job I am into. So after I know all that, and then not as a minister, as an MP, I have to work up to the fruitful possibilities of spreading BJP tentacles in the south.
मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं प्रधानमंत्री जी को, जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी और प्रधानमंत्री जी ने मौका मुझे दिया है सेवा करने के लिए। मैं कृतज्ञ हूं।
मैं तो बहुत खुश हूं। इतिहास में दूसरी बार भारत देश में कंसेक्यूटिवली थर्ड टाइम नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने तीसरी बार प्रधानमंत्री जी के रूप में शपथ लिया है, इसलिए ऐतिहासिक दिन है, इसे मैं मानता हूं।
तो छोटे मोटे लोग हैं, बहुत सारे बड़े जो मिनिस्टर रहे हैं ऐसे लोग भी थे, सबको बुलाया गया था जिनको शपथ दिलाई जाएगी। तो मैं वहाँ पे पहुँचने के बाद मुझे पता चला कि मुझे मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट्स बनाया जा रहा है मोदी जी की गवर्नमेंट में। ये बहुत बड़ी, मुझे लगता है बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है। मेरे जैसे एक आम कार्यकर्ता को इतने 10 साल भी नहीं हुए, 5 साल हुए हैं, 5-6 साल के बीच इतना कुछ मिलना, तो ऑब्वियसली इससे आई थिंक मेरी पार्टी ने मुझे बहुत कुछ दिया है।
Now, obviously, the big question is who gets what in terms of portfolios, but we do know who gets what in terms of the parties that make up the NDA 3.0, Modi 3.0 coalition sarkar. The BJP gets 60. It gets the lion's share of the ministerial portfolios, obviously. The JDU has 2. The LJP, that's the Lok Janshakti Party, Ram Vilas, gets 1 under Chirag Paswan. The HAM gets 1. The TDP, the biggest ally in the Modi 3.0 Sarkar, gets 2, 1 cabinet and 1 minister of state. The Shiv Sena under Eknath Shinde gets 1. The RLD under Jayant Chaudhary gets 1. The RPI under Ramdas Athawale gets 1. And the Apna Dal under Anupriya Patel also gets 1. So that's a total of 72 ministers. Now, the big southern footprint in this new Modi 3.0 cabinet is something that is very, very difficult to ignore. The biggest ally in this new government is from the south. It's from Andhra Pradesh, the TDP. Karnataka, however, gets the biggest proportion of 5 ministerial berths. Andhra gets 3, Telangana and Kerala get 2 berths each, and Tamil Nadu retains its 1 ministerial berth. Take a look at the big south footprint in Modi 3.0.
The National Democratic Alliance won 49 seats from South India in the Lok Sabha elections. More than 10 leaders from the region have found a place in the new Narendra Modi government. The maximum representation is from Karnataka, which sent 19 MPs to the Lok Sabha, including 18 from the BJP. Nirmala Sitharaman, a Rajya Sabha MP from the state, stays in the cabinet. Other prominent faces are Prahlad Joshi and JDS leader former CM H.D. Kumaraswamy.
I, Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu.
मैं गंगापुरम किशन रेड्डी,
मैं बंडी संजय कुमार.
The NDA has 21 MPs from Andhra Pradesh thanks to the Telugu Desam party's stellar performance. Chandrababu Naidu's party has got 2 ministers. K. Ram Mohan Naidu has got cabinet rank. The BJP won 8 seats in Telangana. While Kishan Reddy stays a minister, the party has rewarded its firebrand leader Bandi Sanjay Kumar with a berth in the Modi government.
I, Suresh Gopi,
I, George Kurian, do swear in the name of God.
The BJP, which won its first Lok Sabha seat in Kerala, has rewarded the state with 2 ministries. Suresh Gopi, the MP from Thrissur, and George Kurian. The induction of Kurian is seen as an outreach to the Christian community. Tamil Nadu, the biggest southern state where the BJP drew a blank, has got 1 minister in L. Murugan.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India. Yes.
State BJP chief Annamalai, who was tipped to be a minister, did not make the cut. Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, the huge southern wave in the newly made Modi Sarkar through 3.0, like we just showed you in that report, is difficult to ignore. But let's listen in to the top man of the moment, the biggest ally, the man who's about to become the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister, N. Chandrababu Naidu, and star Neta Pawan Kalyan. They were both there at the swearing-in ceremony.
Sir, how do you react, sir?
Now you are watching.
Yes.
Excellent beginning.
Yes.
Bright future for the nation.
Yes.
We are all very happy.
In 2014, that's why we wanted him to be for 15 years, and that has become a reality, and I'm glad about it.
So Modi 3.0 is now a reality. Now they must get down to work. There are big priorities, the 100-day profile, the 125-day to-do list for this new government. It's not a BJP majority, it's the first coalition sarkar, and that brings with it many challenges, many pulls and pressures. But never forget, it's Prime Minister Narendra Modi who's taken oath for the 3rd consecutive time, only the 2nd Prime Minister in our history to do so. This is Modi 3.0, and it begins right now.